capturing
Frag out.
Contact with enemy. Fight!
Enemy has hunter-killer drone deployed. Destroyed enemy's UAV.
Oh, hell no!
Enemy in sight.
On standby. Predator missile awaiting orders. We captured Bravo. Bring it up, squad.
Fatality.
Losing B. We're capturing Alpha. We're failing this mission. Friendly Predator missile inbound. Enemy Shock RC is coming.
Reloading. Cover me.
We captured Bravo. Losing Bravo. Captured Alpha. Losing Alpha. Lost the lead.
NANI?!
Destroyed. We're capturing B. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. We captured Bravo.
Reloading.
Losing B.
Reloading.
It's too close. Fight harder. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Tied for the lead. We've taken...
Contact with enemy.
Hey everyone, hope you all are doing great, and had a good week so far. Welcome to a new Gunsmith video featuring the HVK assault rifle. The HVK has never been part of any meta in the game till now, and even though it could laser any range, the damage output was too low for it to become a main assault rifle. Thus the HVK's time to shine never came, until now. With the anniversary update, a new magazine attachment was released, which makes the HVK viable as a main assault rifle, and is definitely part of the assault rifle meta as of now. When testing the gun in training room, there are inconsistencies between the damages and ranges, and I couldn't get an accurate figure as a result. To get around this, we had to create a private room, but I didn't have anyone as my testing partner. Thus I reached out to Path, and he graciously sent me his testing stats, which I'm gonna show in this video. A big thank you to Path for the kind gesture, and I'll have a link to his in-depth stats in the description for others to see as well. The base HVK has a very low damage profile, doing 26 damage to the head, and 20 damage to the body. On average it will take 5 shots to kill, giving us a really slow time to kill of 326 milliseconds. The only redeeming factor is the range, as the damage profile is consistent till 30 meters, and this is enough for most of our gunfights. You can see why the base HVK was never part of the meta, since it kills too slow, and the time to kill is much slower than the average assault rifle time to kill. With the new large caliber ammo magazine attachment, the damages and ranges get changed. With the large caliber ammo, it does 44 damage to the head, 30 damage to the body, and 24 damage to the arms and legs, till around 16 meters. There is an inconsistency where it deals less damage on the upper part of the arm, and I don't know if it's a feature or a bug. After 16 meters, it deals 41 damage to the head, 28 damage to the body, and 23 damage to the arms and legs. Thus with the reworked damage profile of the large caliber ammo, we can get much faster time to kill as long as we are aiming towards the upper body. Thus the HVK becomes a 4-shot kill assault rifle, giving us a time to kill of 245 milliseconds, and this will be consistent till 60 meters. Thus unless we try to cross-map with the HVK, most of our gunfights will have a time to kill of 245 milliseconds, which is really competitive, and the only thing we need to do is aim towards the upper body. However, the HVK has the potential for an even greater time to kill. Up till 16 meters, it deals 30 damage to the upper body, and 44 damage to the head. Thus if we get 1 headshot, and 2 upper body shots, we can 3-shot with the HVK, which gives us a time to kill of 163 milliseconds, which is crazy fast and one of the fastest time to kill achievable in the game. Thus, when aiming in close range, we can aim for the upper area of the chest, to increase the chances of getting a headshot.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
Targets in sight. Changing mag.
Keeping these information in mind, let's start working on a gunsmith build. The first attachment we should always use is the large caliber ammo, otherwise the damage and the time to kill is too slow. For giving us better damage, it reduces the magazine size from 30 bullets to 25 bullets. The base HVK takes 2.7 seconds for the reload animation, but we can reload cancel making the reload time 1.8 seconds. The large caliber takes 2.3 seconds for the full animation, but we can reload cancel thus getting 1.5 seconds reload time. It also increases the vertical recoil by 16% and also increases 1 frame ADS speed, thus we aim slower. Speaking of ADS speed, the base ADS speed of the HVK is 16 frames, or 266 milliseconds, which isn't too bad. For making it faster, we attach the tactical laser which increases the ADS speed by 2 frames, and also improves the bullet spread accuracy. Next we apply the strike stock, since it helps with flinch thus we can be more accurate, and also helps with the horizontal recoil. The recoil pattern of the HVK is primarily vertical recoil, but it tends to shake towards the side. The strike stock helps stabilize the sideways recoil for making the strafing speed slower. These are the attachments all considered to be a necessity for the HVK. Before continuing the discussion further, let's take a quick break. If you've liked the video so far, consider leaving a like, and press the bell icon for getting these gunsmith videos in your notifications. Help the video get popular by sharing the video to your social media, and join my Discord server so we can interact more and have some fun. The link is in the description. Alright, I have a couple options for the remaining attachments. For an aggressive build, apply the light barrel which gives us 2 frames faster ADS speed, and increases the mobility, for reducing the bullet spread accuracy. Since we don't have the no stock option, this works as an alternative. For the final attachment, something like sleight of hand perk can be used for getting faster reloads, but I use a pistol instead, since switching to pistol is faster. You can check out my fast fire rate SMG pistol build, link in the description. Otherwise for getting even more ADS speed, the stippled grip can be used, and that will finish our gunsmith setup. This is a good gunsmith build for aggressive players, with fast ADS speed, good range for taking long-range gunfights, and the only issue is the recoil which is really easy to control. Among the other attachments which can be used, I don't recommend the marksman barrel since the 4-shot range is already 60 meters, thus extra range isn't needed, and it also tremendously nerfs the mobility which makes using this attachment a really bad decision. I also don't recommend the monolithic suppressor since the range increase is pointless considering we already have good range, and it nerfs the mobility further which isn't needed. The only good thing is that the 16 meters 3-shot range also increases, but the 3-shot is largely dependent on aim. Even if we increase the range, it doesn't increase the chances of getting the 3-shot kills. For a suppressed build, I'll suggest using the integral suppressor which gives suppressed sound, and vertical recoil reduction for increasing ADS speed by 2 frames. If you want suppressed sound and no ADS speed reduction, the light suppressor can be used which only reduces the range by 20%. Considering we have 60 meters 4-shot range, we can use this attachment. The only concern is, the 3-shot 16 meters range gets affected too. The compensator and the muzzle brake can also be used for some recoil stability if needed. I personally don't use it though. For getting better recoil, I'll recommend the rubberized grip, or operator foregrip which both give 14% reduction in vertical recoil, otherwise the strike foregrip can be used if needed. Finally, the granulated grip can be used for making us more accurate and I'll recommend this if making a build for longer ranges. The next build I have is what I was using in the video. I used the integral suppressor for some stealth, and granulated grip for increasing the accuracy at range. Alternatively could use the stippled grip instead too. This was good and balanced class for me where I could ADS decently fast in close range, and also take fights at range.
Losing Alpha. We captured B.
For a recoil-based build, apply the rubberized grip and the operator foregrip for the most recoil reduction. With the strike stock stabilizing the horizontal recoil, and these grips affecting the vertical recoil, the recoil is next to nothing with this build. Although I would suggest practicing controlling the recoil since it's mainly vertical recoil which is easy to control. Finally for a balanced build, use the rubberized grip and the light barrel. We get good mobility, vertical recoil, and accuracy at range. I have used it in some clips, but I personally would switch to strike foregrip or granulated grip, since I would like to maintain the accuracy for taking range fights. And that basically covers the HVK for multiplayer. I personally consider it to be a faster shooting DRH, with a mix of the HBR. It's a really good rifle to be using now with the large caliber ammo, but I wouldn't really recommend it for Battle Royale. The Battle Royale class I was using was my integral suppressor class, and I focused on accuracy mainly since the 25 bullets run out quick and I want to hit as many shots as possible. However, the bottleneck is the ammo. 25 is too low, and we can make it viable with getting the extra ammo modification, but we can't get them consistently. Thus the HVK is good, but I would only recommend it for multiplayer. And with that, we come to the end of the video. I have given my thoughts regarding the HVK assault rifle already. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll see to it. Hopefully you liked this elaborate gunsmith video, and if you did, definitely leave a like, and subscribe and press the bell icon to get these gunsmith videos in your notifications, so you don't miss out on my future gunsmith videos. Share this video around to support the channel and for appreciating my work. I'll see you again soon with a new gunsmith video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good day. Take care guys, and bye.
Shock RC is ready. Hunter killer drone on standby. Predator missile inbound.
Sniper, get down!
Capture continued. Sentry gun ready for deployment. It's coming.